It is Monday morning and it's time for a weekend debrief. Tell me why I washed my hair last night and somehow woke up and it's greasy. So I kept it pretty tame this weekend. I was very proud of myself. Last weekend, I said I really wanted to pick one day that I was gonna drink and stick to it. And even though I didn't fully stick to that plan, I did limit myself to just drinking wine. Friday, I ended up getting an unexpected flower delivery to my doorstep from the man that I met out last weekend. It was honestly so sweet and such a nice surprise because I feel like guys don't really take that initiative anymore to send flowers. And I think flowers are just such a nice gesture and like such a nice way to tell somebody you're interested in them. Unfortunately, I still don't think that we're a match, but it's nice to know that there are still some good guys out there. Friday night, I ended up staying in. I did have like a couple of glasses of wine and I actually watched that movie, The People We Are on Vacation. Honestly, one of the best movies I have seen in like a really long time. It was so cute. But this is where things kind of like take a turn. So Saturday, I bartended all day long. And this was the day that I saved myself to drink because my best guy friend's parents are in town from New York. And he was just having like a few people over to kind of like meet them and hang out with them, whatever. So I knew in advance that I was gonna be doing that. And I brought a bottle of wine with me to his house. My problem is I can never just have one or two glasses. I literally feel the need to finish the entire bottle. Luckily, I was just at my friend's house and we were just chilling. But the problem is I went home and I ended up watching that new show, Let's Marry Harry. And because I was a few glasses of wine deep, I felt the need to post like 30 million Snapchat stories of my opinion on the show and the girls that are on the show. If you've seen the show, you know how kind of like cringy it is. But like, what am I doing at 32 years old posting 30 Snapchat stories of my opinion on a reality show? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Needless to say, I woke up the next morning and I didn't even watch them back. I just deleted every single one of them. And then I vowed to stay off Snapchat like the rest of the weekend. Yesterday, I ended up bartending like all day again. And then came home and just kind of like cleaned the house and got ready for Monday. I will say I still had a little bit of anxiety, but not nearly as bad as it was last weekend. I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but I think just like being single in your 30s, Sunday nights tend to be the loneliest nights, or at least the nights that I feel the loneliest, just because I'm like prepping for the week and I don't know, you're just like home by yourself, cleaning the house, getting ready, and like it's just another reminder that you're like doing life alone. Sometimes it's just really hard to remind myself like this is just the season that I'm in, and to embrace my singleness. My intentions for this week are to be up every morning before 9 a.m., which is really hard for me. I like to sleep in. And then next weekend, I'm saving my one night of drinking for Friday night because it's my friend's 26th birthday and we kind of have a lot of stuff planned. Come back next Monday morning for another weekend debrief. I kind of feel like next weekend's gonna be a little bit juicy.